A great start to the weekend here as we've got baseball from Yankees. Monty Verland will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is...
Batting fifth, center fielder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1-1.
Ball to second. To his right, Smokey. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jorge Flores. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jorge Flores.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Walters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the back. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. DeLong aboard here at first with nobody out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Smokey. He was a double play victim last time around. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Flores moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Ready for another shot now, Sergio Rubio, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's running, lifted in the air out to left. Standridge onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come. Ready for another chance, Smokey, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Popped high in the air. Reyes waits on it, and that retires the side. Stepping up now, Scott Villarreal. From the stretch. Ball right side. Oh, a diving stop onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly. Riding in once again, Smokey. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 9-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. He's 1 for 4 for the game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Flores. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Rafael Coronado. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. The beautiful views of Manhattan at night. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from right here in the Big Apple. Digging in, the switch hitter, Mo Reyes. Starting things for his side ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them.
Stepping in for the Braves, Dustin Walters. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Smokey is there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 9-1 is the way this one ends. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never. MLB Network. So digging in now, Christopher Lindstrom. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Christopher Lindstrom.
Sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And that's the first out. Now to the plate, Smokey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Jason Neal would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. The next to bat for Atlanta, Dustin Walters, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Smokey 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Christopher Lindstrom. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discuss coming in.
At the plate, Smokey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Lindstrom moving to his left. 2 gone. Next for New York, Smokey. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Darren Standridge, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. The 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Atlanta wrap up their. It's time for baseball. Now at the plate, Smokey, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Walters is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Christopher Lindstrom. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2.
1-1-1.
Toward second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding in, Darren Standridge. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to...
Digging in, Smokey earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And so striding forward now, Smokey. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Villarreal going back on it. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, now in the box, Jesse Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last on the ground to the right side. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice. So a big moment in the ball game here. Smokey, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Neal. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Runners off for second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Walters sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and we are headed to extra. A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Ozzie Gonzalez.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night base. Now at the plate, Smokey. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pedroza, the runner at second with 1 away. The 2-2 one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2 pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. First and second now, one man out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason.
Runners on the move for second. And he misses with that one, ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
Batting fifth, left
Coming to the plate now, Sergio Rubio. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. One run is scored. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Bureau, is strike early.
Next up from New York, A.J. Whipple. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Whipple.
Ball to third, and they could get 2. To second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... In now, Smokey. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching. Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Two balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Guerrero is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Zach Morton. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had completely good at bats.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Peter Fader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground towards second. Smokey has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Forrest Jensen. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Ready for another chance. Smokey, he flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Neal. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back safely. He's running. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Smokey leads off second with nobody out. And the runner's breaking for third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall.
Striding in once again, Roberto Rosado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. It's on the ground out to second. To his left. Smoke. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single.
First baseman number 34.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup. The double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there, now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Runner goes for third.
He's up.
This is low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-1 home is outside for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Jan.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Yankees jumped out to an early lead. About set. Next for New York, Smokey, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit hard on the ground is short, and there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And to the right side. Pedroza will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the second deck and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's so...
Digging in and looking for more. Smokey comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Back in standing. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside.
And the throw is in time to get him to. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Zach Morton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Starting to they haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Stepping up now, Smokey. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Next up for New York, A.J. Whipple. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point.
Whipple.
His ball to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. New York. MLB The Show has Lee Spears gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Brown. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Alvarado comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, Smokey.
Now batting, second baseman, Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3. Ready once again, Smokey.
Second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is popped up. Ramirez is there for it, and the inning is over. So next to the plate for Texas, Gerard Sweat, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Sweat.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Smokey. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now to the plate, Smokey, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rolando Alvarado. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. 0-1. There goes the runner. A pitch out. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now a pickoff play at second. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Owen in the hole. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees came through when it mattered. MLB The Show is on. Digging in, Smokey coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch on its way. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground. Now in the box, Smokey hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Phillips looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of...
Leading off the inning, Danny Owen. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. You don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving into.
Digging in, Tadahito Shinjo. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tadahito Shinjo.
ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down. Oh. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Smokey. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. In there, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Popped him up. Ramirez takes charge, and he's got it. Into the box now, Marco Ramirez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-2, here it comes. On the ground to the left side. Oh, what a dot. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kelly Phillips. He singled his last time up. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Up next for the Rangers, Marco Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Over 300 against right-handed pitching.
To second. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are. Smokey will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. High in the air down the right field line. Brown is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers.
It's time. Digging in, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Full count, 3-2. Jason Neal would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. It's there. He got him. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Marco Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Smokey. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by. Striding in, Marco Ramirez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers. Hitting 300 against right-handed pitching.
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away.
So digging in now, Smokey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. DeLong at second, Chance on at first with nobody out. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And a relay to the plate, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Designated hitter, Jason Neal.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Ray. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher is going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, towing the slab, he's on fire right now.
On to first as they get the double. Ready for another chance? Smokey. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Guerrero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Out on the ground towards second. To his right, Smokey. And there's one down now. Digging in to try it again, Smokey.
Second baseman, Smokey.
Has a look, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And 10-3 at the end of this contest. So the Bronx Bombers came through late. Now from digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey, coming into this one. His season home run total tops in the American League. And he fouls this one off. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, this is the big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
2 out, nobody on. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Smokey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Neal. He got it. To put him away, here's the 0-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Hinson is there. Let's see if they test it. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Leading off the inning, Smokey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Davila is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Striding in once again, Alonso Davila. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Rise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago. Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your
Coming to you from Seattle. Stepping into the box, Smokey. Yesterday he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Sao, originally from South Korea. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
2-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
The 2-2. Runner goes for second. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
That one, didn't you? How those fingers feeling?
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score.
For the strikeout, here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Next for New York, Sergio Rubio. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Runner goes. That's a strike. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 2-1 home. Runner's on his way to third. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping in, Smokey, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now here's the pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So here's the cleanup hitter. Jason Neal earned himself an RBI. There he goes. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Delgado looking up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Stepping up now, Steve Stanford. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Steve.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Digging in, Smokey. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Smokey.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And the runner will score from second. The relay throw. And he's in there at third with a 2-out triple.
Man, you smoked that
Here's
ball.
another look at it
Attaboy.
right here as he drives it right between the two outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Popped up. Velasquez shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow. Ready once again, James Maynard. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point.
Maynard.
Third, this could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play. Welcome back under the roof. Digging in once again, William Coe. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they've still significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here. So this thing feels doable.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucius now from Safeco Field. Standing in, Smokey, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Smokey, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Smokey is exactly a .400 hitter.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Smokey.
Windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Stanford is up with it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready for another shot now, Steve Stanford. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the ground out to second. Smokey right there, and that's the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Smokey 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Smokey.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit at third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away. Standing in, Smokey in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams. Next for Seattle, James Maynard. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Short. Scooped up. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 11-6, the final score in this ball game. Broadcasting. Coming to the plate now, Smokey. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Oh, and he misses it.
Round hard. You're scoring.
DeLong rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Jason Neal.
Takes this the other way to right. Barner is there. Let's see if they test it. And not in time as the run scores. So stepping in, Smokey 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. Now at the plate, Lauren Campos.
Center fielder.
The windup and the 0-1. Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Smokey gloves it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is digging in. Smokey 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. To his left, Stanford. And he'll make that play look easy. Ready for another chance. Stefan Lopez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Catcher, Stefan Lopez.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another shot now. Bartolo Velasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Digging in once again. Smokey. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting knocked.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Striding in once again, Jason Neal.
Jason Neal.
Runners off for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Stanford has a play. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Sergio Rubio.
Left fielder, Sergio Rubio.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's running, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Carmen Diaz. A throw behind the runner at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Smokey on second. Rubio is over at first with 1 away. And a double steal try here. Dive, and he knocks it down. And they're going to get an out of this as they're able to put the tag on him there. So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Ahmad Smith. He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip.
Smokey.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Calling for it, Campos. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Nestorov.
Third baseman, Roger Nestorov.
The 1-2. Shot weakly to the left. To second. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
Just about ready. Digging in now, Smokey. Was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter.
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
One team's dream inning.
Up next for Chicago, Andy Altman, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Ready now for the White Sox, Alexi Costa, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Smokey. He reached on a single in his first try. One out, nobody on. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself second in that category. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Rubio. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And the runner's breaking for third. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Blackwell. And that ends the inning. 1 hit. Next for New York, Smokey. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. To 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackwell on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Smokey. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Smokey.
And a ball, 1-0. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. That misses, 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Missed with a slider. Jason Neal will be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackwell moves over, 2 down. Now to the plate, Porter Brewster. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Porter Brewster.
Swung on and grounded out towards second. Sit in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Matinee baseball. Barry Conroy will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in, Smokey, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his...
But they will not get him both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Smokey, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
First baseman.
There goes the runner. Strike taken to throw. Ball's there and he is out. Good throw. So stepping in, Alexi Costa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Costa.
Hard hit ball to second. Smokey moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Into the box now, Jake Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jake Cruz.
Pulled toward right center field. Smokey is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! It's a grand slam!
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well,
stepping up to the plate, Horatio Rain. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Lots of base in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Stepping into the box, Ron Muser. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board. Absolutely come out and force the issue of this inning. Hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the... Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Once more, a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. DeLong stands at first with 1 out. In there, 1-1.
1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. At the plate, Ron Muser. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle, played on the backhand. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, a double play. Into the box now, Smokey. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit low, ball 3. Jason Neal waits on deck. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Neal. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Right side, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Now at the plate, Smokey. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Striding forward now is the DH, Gene Blank. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
They do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb. They string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the 4-6. An 11-7 final in this one. The Yanks took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode. Baseball from the digging in, the switch hitter, Smokey. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Julio Chavez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan?
Ready for another chance? Smokey. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Digging in to try it again. Jason Neal, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Altman ranging back. A leap, but it's off his glove.
Pick up the ball.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Grounded to the right. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in and looking for more. Horatio Rain, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to the bag, and the runner's back in time. Digging in once again. Smokey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Smokey.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gaius is there, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Ortiz, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. Smokey. Here. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Smokey has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
To first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Next for New York, Jason. Two. Runners going. This is line to left. Bryant will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry. Striding in once again, Ron Muser. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through. Crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Trevor Bryant. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation. It seems like the right man.
I'd say so. He's the team lead. BI's time for the right.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Chicago led this game from the third afternoon. Ready now for the White Sox. Porter Brewster. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Brewster.
Toward second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Smokey, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win Game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win Game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Blackwell going back, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Man, you can see
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Smokey, and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
in that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now it's 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with now at the plate, John Blackwell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
John Blackwell.
Inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Smokey. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Smokey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach. But
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Cantu benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
A 1-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brewster over to his right, and the inning is over. Smokey will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Ball one to start the at-bat. 8 runs, just 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run, and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Ready once again, Jason Neal. With the 1-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Brewster takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. Now in the box, Carmen Diaz, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Standing in now for the Yankees, Nick Ray. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the... Digging in now for the Yankees, Smokey. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Jason Neal.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McNeil has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they... 9-6, the final tally in this one. New York took the lead in the fourth. Tuesday night. Into the box, Smokey, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch coming, here it is. Fouled away. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I had a chance to walk around the clubhouse and hang out around the cage during batting practice, and this team is confident right now. They've been winning recently. They're 1 game below 500. I can't tell you mentally what it would mean to this ball club to get this W and get back to 500 and start over.
Delaney has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said...
Ready now for the Marlins, Chu Chen. He drew a walk his first time up.
Chu Chen.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 on to first to complete the double play. Striding in, Smokey set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is
stepping into the box, Jeff Guerra. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
1-1-1.
Liner in there for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they have an
So to the plate, the Marlins DH, Anton Castro. He singled his last time up.
Castro.
Hot shot to third. Right to him. Here's 1. On to first, the double play. In now, Smokey. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit. There's too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Step hard on the ground is short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2.
Standing in, Smokey 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Man, you smoked that thing. Atta boy. Good job.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Rolando Alvarado. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Into the box now, Carmen Diaz.
Number 13, Carmen Diaz.
Here now the 2-2. And now the runner's trying for third. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 7-2 game. And he is out trying for... And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Mark Grayson. He's currently 4th in the National League RBI race with a chance to add to that total here. Play ball to second. 4 reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. Digging in.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that... Riding in once again, Smokey. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
The 1-2. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. you can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Blair makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sergio Rubio. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is hit softly to third. And there are 2 away now. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Luis Ibarra. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Blair is over. And that retires the side. Ready for another shot now. Amuri Fernandez.
The designated hitter, Amuri Fernandez.
Weakly to the left. One there. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight. Digging in and looking for more, Rich Schroeder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to...
Digging in to try it again. Smokey was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schroeder shading to his right. 2 down. Ready once again, Dave Conrad.
Second baseman.
The 3-2 pitch.
Conrad.
Hard hit ball to second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Next for New York, Smokey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Hit in the air out to right. Espinoza has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again, Sergio Rubio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Luis Ibarra, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Ready now for the Marlins, Jeff Garrett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Out towards second. 2 is left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 runs.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Miami put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Jose Ponce earns win number 7 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
12 hits. No errors. 11-7.
Great job.